In the small, secluded village of Elmswood, the townsfolk had long whispered about the abandoned mansion at the edge of the forest. It stood like a cursed sentinel, its once grand architecture now succumbing to decay in the grasp of creeping ivy. For generations, tales of disappearances and ghostly apparitions had been tied to the mansion, ensuring no one dared to venture too close, especially after dusk. Among the villagers was a curious young woman named Emma, whose thirst for adventure often led her to the boundaries of common sense. With jet black hair and piercing blue eyes, she had always felt an unexplainable pull towards the mansion, a mix of dread and intrigue that fueled her determination. One stormy night, with wind howling and rain slashing against her cloak, Emma decided to confront the source of her fears. Equipped with only a lantern and her resolve, she made her way through the tangled forest path leading to the mansion's gate. As she pushed open the rusty wrought iron gates, an unsettling chill ran down her spine, but she pressed on. The mansion's interior was even more foreboding than she'd imagined. Shadows danced eerily across the walls, and the creaking floorboards seemed to whisper ancient secrets. She lit her lantern, casting a dim light that revealed cobweb-covered furniture and portraits of stern-faced ancestors long forgotten. Emma's heart pounded as she explored each room, her footsteps echoing through the hollow halls. In the main hall, she stumbled upon a grand staircase that spiraled into darkness. Summoning her courage, she ascended, each step a testament to her defiance of the village's superstitions. At the top of the stairs, she found a hallway lined with doors. One door, in particular, seemed to call to her, adorned with intricate carvings that set it apart from the others. With a deep breath, she turned the knob and entered. The room was filled with an icy cold that contrasted sharply with the warmth of her lantern. Her eyes were drawn to an old, dust-covered mirror that dominated one wall. As she approached, the temperature dropped further, her breath now visible in the frigid air. She raised her lantern and examined the mirror's surface. For a moment, she saw nothing but her own reflection. But then, the image began to shift. Her reflection twisted into a grotesque version of herself, eyes hollowed and mouth curling into a sinister grin. Emma stumbled back in horror, dropping her lantern. The room plunged into darkness, but she could still see the malevolent visage in the mirror, now stepping out from its confines. Paralyzed with fear, she watched as the distorted doppelgänger approached, its eyes gleaming with malevolence. As it reached out towards her, the last thing Emma heard was a chilling whisper that seemed to echo from the very walls of the mansion, "Welcome home." The next morning, the villagers found the mansion's doors wide open, but there was no sign of Emma. While some believed she had run away, others sensed a darker fate. The mansion had claimed another soul, and its legend grew ever more terrifying with each passing generation.